Despite its short history, Boubyan Bank's journey includes many landmark transformations, accolades and achievements, which have created a distinguished financial institution operating in compliance with the principles of Sharia. Since the bank's early launch date of 2004, its critical turning point occurred with the entry of the National Bank of Kuwait in 2009 as a major shareholder. By restructuring its board of directors and executive management, the company adopted a new model based on returning to the core banking business and focusing on retail and corporate banking services.
Boubyan Bank right now is part of National Bank of Kuwait Group, which is the largest banking group in the Middle East. They saw that Islamic banking is on the rise, and as per the law here, and because also from psychological reason, they couldn't get into Islamic banking within the MBK banking group. So they decided 5 years ago that they have to get into Islamic banking, and therefore they bought 58.5% of this bank.
Through the current strategy, the bank has achieved steady growth in its profits and has managed to increase and improve all financial indicators, with assets exceeding 2 billion Kuwaiti dinar at the end of 2013.
The growth is happening into Islamic banking, and I think, and I've been saying this, within the next 4 or 5 years, Islamic banking will be more than 50% of the banking sector in Kuwait.
Boubyan Bank's human capital represents the key pillar for the bank's expansion plans and realised growth, especially considering that young Kuwaiti cadre represents more than 67% of the bank's actual workforce.
When we came, we tried to make it very simple proposition. We're not going to get into the very sophisticated businesses. What we're saying is that we're going to be going mostly 100% into retail banking, because that's where the action is happening.
Boubyan's launch of the ITCAN Academy is a prime example of how the company is putting emphasis on developing the bank's human resources via an academic medium. This unique institution strives to develop young Kuwaiti leaders working in the bank through distinguished training programs and postgraduate certificates, in cooperation with the most reputable international universities and academic institutions.
In our business, and it's in all the service business, human capital is the major factor. When I always tell my people, or tell my team, today there is not much difference between banks. If you close your eyes and you say, I have 10 banks in Kuwait or all over the world, what's the difference? I think there is no difference. All of them have saving account, checking account, you can put a deposit there, an ATM, a credit card, it's all. The difference is going to be the people.
Corporate social responsibility is a cornerstone in the bank's activities, and its role in serving society by launching initiatives that contribute to building awareness within the community and fostering its different sectors, ranging from youth, health, education and environmental responsibilities. The Big Tree Society is one of the key initiatives organised annually by the bank in cooperation with UNESCO, which aims at spreading sustainable awareness throughout various schools in Kuwait by implementing environmental projects and programmes and ultimately competing over the title of Best Environmental Projects. The bank's vision for the future begins with implementing its new strategy entitled 2020 Strategy, based on a larger expansion in the Kuwaiti market, while striving to seize opportunities in external markets which the bank deems promising in the Islamic financial services world.
We have achieved a lot in the last 5 years, but we are confident also the next 5 years we will also achieve the aspiration that we want to be the number 3 bank in Kuwait, and also our vision of being one of the biggest 5 banks in the world.